I think it's the nice way that the university has put itself together from a perspective of very intimate classes, good support services for the students, and a very nice area for the students to break out and mingle together as well as communicate with one another. I think it's just a package, if you will, that brings a very, very nice environment out for the students. Very student-oriented, very nice and friendly. Well, my business card says my name, Rod Franklin, and that I'm an adjunct professor here of logistics, and that I'm also the academic director of our executive education program. I teach, obviously. I mean, all the faculty here are active faculty members in teaching, and in that respect, what I try to bring for the students is a bit of practice, because I come out of practice, not out of the academy originally. So I try to bring them a little bit of reality. What is it that they're actually going to have to do afterwards? Not what the book says, but what actually they're going to expect. So I try to do that. I also do a lot of just counseling work with the students. I like to oversee and help them with their master's thesis work. And if they're having problems, particularly in the numerically focused classes, since I'm a numbers guy by background, I try to help them through that too. I think the coolest thing about the job is working with the students. You've got to look at me a little bit different than other faculty. The distance in age between me and the students is a lot bigger than for most of our faculty. So what the students continue to do, in my mind, is educate me. Help me understand what's going on in the young people today and what their big drivers are, what their interests are. Because it's quite different. I mean, when I grew up back in the 1950s, believe it or not, a lot of what we know and take for granted today just didn't exist. So my learning process from the students is huge compared to many people. Well, I think there are a lot of different things, but I look at things from the perspective of how do you just get away by still being in the city? And most people would say the park along the Ulster would be where you would go. But I would recommend that the students think about going to the botanical gardens right behind Damtor train station. It's much less populated than all of the Ulster Park, and it is just a beautiful place to go. It has wonderful flora and fauna, and if you really just want to get away and feel like you're back out in a quiet area to think and to do something that's not hectic, it's just a beautiful place to do that.